Seriously? Sugary foods are only harmful when consumed in large quantities? Hello everyone, welcome to Ask Me Doctor Season 4, a health video series for you and your family. I am Aliza from motherhood.com.my, and there are plenty of misconceptions around children's dental care. Like, if you don't eat candy, is it true that you won't actually experience cavities? So today we have Dr. Afiqah from Dentalyst Dental Clinic Cyberjaya, who is also a mother to a beautiful girl, to clear up the misconceptions that we all have. Hello Dr. Afiqah, thank you so much for joining us on the show today.
Hi Aliza, thank you for having me as well.
So doctor, are you ready to actually bust the myth of all these misconceptions about oral health among kids?
Yes, definitely. Let's go.
Jom. Okay, so today, let us start with our very first myth. So we're going to start off with this questionnaire. It's a very mystery questionnaire, so you have to pick one. Okay, thank you. So the first question that we have today is, sugary foods are only harmful when consumed in large quantities. Is that true, doctor?
Actually, it's not true. Sugary foods, when taken in small quantities, can also cause cavity, especially when the teeth is left unbrushed. Okay, our teeth has fissures and grooves, which can have food residues will be easily hard to clean. These food residues will react with bacteria and form plaque. This plaque, if not removed with toothbrushing, it will build up and actually corrode the tooth surface. In this situation, parents can actually play a role by reducing their child's snack time, avoid giving sticky and sugary food. They can also replace the milk in the milk bottle if your child likes to bring their milk bottle to sleep every night, and also assist them to brush their teeth every day 2 times every day with fluoridated toothpaste.
I see. So when you mention fluoridate, what does that mean? There's a lot of different kind of toothpaste out there, and especially there's organic, there's fluoride, and there's a lot of things that as a parent myself, we always worry about getting the right toothpaste for our kids. So what does that mean? Would you elaborate more?
Alright, so a fluoridated toothpaste actually is a toothpaste that containing a fluoride. Fluoride is a substance that can actually strengthen your teeth. Alright, yeah.
So is it harmful for babies, or what's the appropriate age group for fluoride when it comes to it?
So depending on the child age, below 2 years old, actually you can smear only a little bit of toothpaste. Alright, and then above 2 years old, you can put like a pea-size toothpaste on the toothbrush itself.
Okay, that's good to know. Thank you so much for sharing. Okay.
Alright.
So can we jump into our next myth? So I'm gonna get you to withdraw. This is exciting. So let's find out what's the second myth that we have today. So the second myth is tooth cavities in milk teeth are not that bad.
No, actually, tooth cavities in milk teeth can be very bad. Alright, actually tooth cavity is caused by an acid attack released by a bacteria. When the bacteria reacting with the food residue on the tooth, it will form a plaque. And then when the infection from the tooth itself, it can go down to the roots and cause a dental abscess. In this situation, when they're having a dental abscess, the child might have a condition called facial cellulitis. In this condition, the child might have a facial swelling, they will have trouble to open their mouth, and then in some cases they can also have a difficulty to breathe. That's why dental caries in baby teeth must be treated with fillings or extracted if it's badly decayed to prevent the spread of infection.
Okay, that's really good to know. I mean, since my daughter is 2 and she's starting to eat a lot of sugary goods, so there is a debate when it comes to giving them the right kind of snacks, and especially when it comes to cleaning and brushing their teeth. So that's actually very good to know. I didn't know that it actually it travels down to your root, and then it may cause discomfort basically. So I don't think kids would want to experience that. So
yes, true.
It's good to know that you really need to take care of their milk teeth as well. We have another few more. Okay, let's find out, guys. Let's find out what's the third myth that we all have. Dentistry for children is not important until the permanent teeth is set in. Is that true?
Alright, so actually baby teeth do matter as well as permanent teeth actually. We believe that bringing your child as early as the first tooth has erupted to the dental clinic for a dental checkup is really important because we want them to be familiarized with the dental clinic setup, with the people in the dental clinic. When you bring your children to the dental clinic when there's only dental emergency, usually it might require some operative treatment or emergency tooth extraction. Of course, it will give them a traumatic experience for the first time in dental clinic.
Right.
Thus, parents should bring the children as early as possible since young, alright, and so that a doctor may be able to monitor their teeth development and also detect if there's any early caries.
So we're moving on to our next myth. So let's go. We have 2 more. So let's find out.
Okay.
Okay, so we have our 4th myth for today. The 4th myth says that baby teeth don't need to be brushed often and they don't matter because they will fall out anyway.
Well, I'm afraid that's not true. Baby teeth are as important as our permanent teeth, okay? Why? Because it is very important for our child's well-being. Alright, here are the 4 reasons why, let me tell you.
Okay.
The first one, baby teeth is very important for proper nutrition. Our child needs their teeth to chew their food. Alright, if they have a dental pain caused by a tooth cavities, of course they will refuse to eat and they won't be able to chew properly. The infection from the tooth itself can actually become more serious. Alright, the second one, baby teeth is very important for tooth position and alignment. Okay, the permanent teeth actually is erupting in its places. So
Right.
once the baby teeth is lost early, it will start to drift or tilt to the missing spot. Alright.
Okay.
The third one, the baby teeth is important for healthy permanent teeth. As you want to know, the permanent teeth is actually growing underneath the baby teeth. Once there's infection, can go down to the roots and affect the permanent teeth development.
Oh no.
Yeah, and
that
then
sounds
lastly, the baby teeth is very important for speech and self-esteem. Of course, our baby need their teeth to speak and pronounce word correctly. On the other hand, if there's badly decayed teeth, they will feel shy and lack of confidence to speak with others. Yeah.
Right, I think that is so true. Like, you know, when you think about, you know, kids having their teeth and their milk teeth will eventually come out. To be honest, it does start off with their confidence. When they look good, they feel better about themselves, and when it comes to speech and also when it comes to appearance, I think
Yes,
that's
true.
a very good thing that, you know, that we can get from Dr. Afiqah today,
Yes.
especially when it comes to, you know, educating the kids from a younger age to make sure that they take care of their teeth very well. Okay,
Yeah.
so just to emphasize on the myth again, so there's a question that they don't need to brush that often. So are you saying once a day is enough, or what would be the recommended amount of times that they should brush in a day?
Once a day is good, but the best is 2 times a day at
Okay.
least. Alright?
2 times a day. And another question that I'm dying to ask is, when would be the appropriate time to brush? Is it before bedtime, or, you know, is it the first thing in the morning when they wake up? Like, what would be the best way to actually brush their teeth?
So of course, the timing will be early in the morning when they wake up, and then also before bed.
Thank you so much. So we're
Alright.
off to our last myth for today. So let's go find out. Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Okay, so the last myth for today would be that my kids don't eat candy, so they won't get cavities.
Alright, actually not eating candy doesn't mean your child won't get cavities at all. Alright, cavity can actually happen if there is 4 things. Alright, the first one is the tooth itself, the second one is bacteria, the third one is sugar, and the last one is time. Alright, other foods such as carbohydrates can actually produce sugar when it's reacting with our saliva in the mouth and the bacteria. Alright, when it's reacting with this bacteria and saliva, it can produce plaque. So as time goes by, if the plaque is not removed from the tooth surface, it can actually cause cavity. So that's why it is very advisable to brush their teeth 2 times a day with fluoridated toothpaste, because it has a substance that can neutralize the acid produced. So
Okay.
it can protect the tooth surface.
I see. So I would assume the fluoride actually creates like a protective barrier over the teeth for the kids, is it?
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah, true.
Alright, thank you so much, Dr. Afiqah, for sharing all this knowledge with us, especially when it comes to our kids' oral health. So before we close this, is there any advice or tips you would like to share with us today?
If you are planning to bring your child to the dentist for the first time, make sure you plan your visit well. Alright, it's better to go early in the morning after breakfast so they are feeling fresh and energetic, and also you can bring any favorite toy if it can make them feel better. Also, and then tell them what they will see and what they're gonna expect from the visit and how the room will be look like, and also you can practice at home, practicing like to open their mouth and try checking their teeth or so. Try not to scare them with any story or jokes about dentists. For example, if you don't sit on dental chair, the dentist will pull out all of your teeth.
Oh no, that is
Alright,
scary.
so that one actually help them to embrace the procedure later or in the future. Alright, and finally, you can actually prepare a few questions to the dentist to ask about your child oral health, and then so that they can discuss about your child's oral health better.
Yeah, I think pre-prompting is very important. So to those who are watching, remember, pre-prompt them about going to the dentist and don't scare them with scary stories about the dentist. So that is, I think, the two things that you need to really think of and remember. And the rest is actually basically, as a parent, you should actually train them to actually be more familiar with the dentist. Alright, thank you so much, Dr. Afiqah, for sharing with us on all this advice and tips and knowledge for especially first-time parents out there who are watching. And for more informative and health-related videos for you and your family, stay tuned on Ask Me Doctor. Thank you so much for watching our videos. Till next time, I am Aliza Sarah.
I'm Dr. Afiqah.
And this is motherhood.com.my. Bye!
Bye.